Come on in. I'm just weird. It's okay. You'll be all right. We're going to have breakfast burgers today. I'm going to start cooking right now because I'm so hungry. Where's my pan? There it is. I hope I didn't get any soap in it because you know you're not supposed to wash your cast iron with soap. We're going to let that heat up. How are you today? What's going on in your world? Hello. Hello. What we are going to do, though, is go get the laptop. Come with me. While that heats up, come with me. Here it is. Okay. Sam, hello. Ooh, you're at the beach grounding. Good for you. Hi, Lucas. How are you? Nice to see you. What's going on, everyone? Whoa. There we go. I'm starving. Time to eat. Oh, gross. I guess someone left a mug of milk. I didn't know we did that here. Didn't know we drank milk. I'm having a great morning. I actually just had a conversation with someone that lives here that I've been wanting to make friends with. So we made friends. Yay. Okay. Oh, I was going to do this. Did I finish my coffee? Where is my coffee? Let me find my coffee. I hope I didn't finish it. I did. Oh, well, actually, let me go get it and I can make a hydration out of Cal Mag. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping on by. How are you? This is my place. I'm just getting ready to have a breakfast burger. This is our camping gear because we love to camp. It's so funny because the sign of the times, right? If I'm sitting in my car or camping on a live stream, people assume I'm homeless. I get it. There are a lot of homeless people today, and more homeless Gen Xers and baby boomers, especially women. You guys have no idea how many women my age and older are actually homeless living in their cars. And and they don't want to be doing that. That's the difference between me and them. They don't want to be doing that. Whereas I'm like, woohoo, freedom. But my kids don't want to live like that. So need hydration and some nutrition here, but good day today. Good for you. Good. Let's see. Let's get over here. I gotta find you guys on my, let's see right here. Bam. I was out up pretty late last night, so I'm a little bit later. But ooh, 12 million people shocked by magnitude 6.3 earthquake in Colombia. You guys, he's live right now talking about this. There's more earthquakes, more and more and more. I hope you're ready, God. I keep trying to tell people. So let's see, let's go to my channel. We just got to hope that the earth can stay together and not just fall apart. You're doing everything. Because that's kind of what's happening. It's like being just shook apart and blown apart. And we don't want that, do we? Uh-oh. Hold on, let me go back and edit the video. Let's go to, this is going to be subscribers. Hi, everyone. How are you? Any duration? How about that? Well, Earth does need a hard reset, but it looks like they're underwater nuking the fault lines and just kind of blowing it apart because the ascension is here and they don't want that to happen. I'm not speaking in metaphors. I'm being extremely literal, and I'm not going to go over it again today because it's exhausting for me to keep thinking about and talking about. But if you know, you know. If you don't know, go back and watch some of my old videos. Go look at Stefan Burns. You know, it is spooky, Ben. It is. There's all these explosion signatures under the oceans at the fault lines, I guess, and that's causing all of this. And there's a planetary alignment that's for all of us to ascend. They don't want that. They don't want that. Hold on. I know it did, didn't it? I do that. Yes. Yep. Yeah. 0 to 200, baby. That's how we roll. All right. So this doesn't have calcium. I think I'm going to use the one that has calcium. You guys, if you aren't feeling well, if there's anything wrong with you, start by hydrating yourself. If you're not clear that you need to be conducting electricity through your body, you do need that. And if you're not clear how to make that happen, you make that happen by, you need electrolytes, okay? Electricity that conducts light, electrolytes. Do you hear me saying that? Electricity that conducts your light body. You can't conduct your light body without electrolytes. And then this is collagen because you can't conduct the electrolytes if your fascia isn't healthy. Your fascia is made of hydration, water, plasma, electrolytes, and collagen. So I highly recommend that if you're a spiritual being that doesn't feel quite right, get these products and take them. Some sort of collagen. Next time I'm going to get chocolate or something to put in my coffee. This one makes like a lemonade, and this is electrolytes. There's other formulas that have a lot more electrolytes in them. I've just been using this one for years. It's not the best one by any means. It's just, I'm a creature of, I don't know. I'm not really a creature of habit, but once I know something works, I pretty much stick to it. Yeah, Vlad. That happens to everybody every time they turn their stove on here where I live. Let me turn this AC on. Get out of the kitchen. I am so tired of listening to this thing behind me. It's a loud air conditioner. You need some water? Let me give them some water. So you want to make sure that when you're cooking, either stainless or cast iron, that you heat it up. You sufficiently heat it up. If you do, then it's non-stick. It won't stick. Also, you need to season those pans. And if you accidentally wash it with soap, you can season it with salt. You rub salt all over the pan. That also creates non-stick. I learned that from Julia Childs. You like my headphones? Well, it's the only way I can get a microphone into this phone without it being a Bluetooth microphone. Thank you. Hold on. Get out of the kitchen. Corey, take your dog out right now. Hold on, guys. I just have to take my jacket off. And make sure my titter pads are in place so people don't nipples. All right. Nipples. I'm going to try not to curse today until after 10 minutes. Oh, it's after 10 minutes I can curse. I'm just making sure my little silicone nipple pads are on there properly because, you know, everybody will freak out if they're not. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for coming on here. Chillax, Vladislav Stariko. My favorite curse word? Oh, you know it's the F-bomb. Actually, it depends on what it is. In my past, when I had occasion to have a man get shitty with me, I love calling them a see you next Tuesday or a bitch. Like, I don't have any tomatoes left. Ooh. So now we're going to turn the flame down a little bit. Now the way you cook a super juicy burger, I learned this from Rusty back in the day, Rusty Monroe. Uh-oh, my titter pad fell off already. Damn it. They're not going to stay on unless I have a shirt on. Dang. They're just going to fall right out of my dress. Okay, I'm going to do my best to keep them in place. Hi, Sleeping Feather. All right. Yeah, stay hydrated, everybody. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now what you want to do is, hey, Godfather, you're going to take that burger patty on high heat and you're going to slap it right down on the skillet and let it get nice and you know, seared. And then you flip it over, sear the other side for a minute, and then cover it and turn that volume down just a little bit. And it's going to keep that locked in because it's seared, and slow cook it, and then it's going to be super juicy. Watch. Also, do you know that if you are living in a natural, uninflamed state of being, your hand is the size of your stomach. The amount of food you can carry in your hands like this is how much you should be eating at a time. Okay? That makes sense, right? Like you go gather your food and you like, go back to the camp. Here I go. Here I go with my burger. The size of your hand, or what you can hold in your hands, is the size of your stomach if you are well-ish. You want to anti-inflame and do all of that, and then your stomach should be the size of your fist. Man and Machine, Roberto Vegas, Samuel. Sleeping Feather and Natty SB, Slenderman, Slenderman. I'll sing your name, drop in and say hi and be kind, and I'll sing your name to you. Roberto Vega, that was unnecessary and no one's going to read it. Nobody wants to hear about that. Nobody cares. Thank you. Thank you. We don't need to do that in here, especially not on a Sunday. It's 11:11. Ready? Wash. Ugh. Thank you, Nick, Roberto. I appreciate you. Okay, so that's getting a good sear on there real quick. Did you go to church? I am a church. I'm a temple. So, however you want to look at that. Did I go to myself? Yep, I sure did. where my spatula went. It's probably in here. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. That's cute how someone thinks that's how the dishes go in there. And then they wonder why. Okay. Then they wonder why I freak the fuck out. Have you ever seen have you ever seen anything like this before? Do you think that's gonna get clean? Good Lord. Whatever. I'm not messing with this. It's not clean. I just was gonna take the spatula out and wash it. And then I saw this big crusty bowl on top of everything. Okay. I'll just use this one. It's not exactly that kind of spatula. See, now if it's still stuck to the pan, it means it's not done. Once it's completely seared, if it's hot enough, it won't stick. Not quite seared. Ugh. Well wisher, do I live alone? No, I don't. Hi, certified boss. How are you, honey? FLA, hi. Man the Machine, hi. Am I an Adderall? Never have been. No. Why would I want to do that? I don't take drugs. I did that wrong, but because I'm very hungry and tired of waiting. It didn't, the sear just came off. It's okay to eat more salt if you get easily dehydrated. I was not in 8 Mile. I've been in a bunch of other movies, but not 8 Mile. Should have been. I've lived on 8 Mile, just briefly. You want something to eat, honey? Huh?
Yeah, something light before I go out. We need 168. I transferred everything, so unless you have more that you can transfer.
Okay, that sounds good. Something light. Have some of these. You want some cereal or oatmeal or toast or?
I guess we'll make some cereal.
All right. That's still good. Take that. Hold on, y'all. That. I can't wait. I'm so hungry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Woo! Who do I live with? My kids. And then I just met a new neighbor who basically proposed marriage. Hey, why not? Now we're going to take sourdough. Hey, Samuel, how are you? And toast that up right there. Oh my God, why? That child is not a good shopper. My younger one is not a good shopper. I send him to the store constantly getting the wrong, like, spending way more on a small amount than getting the big stuff that's available. Now I need to turn this heat down. Let me see if I can give it another flip. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to sear that, put this here to toast, turn this down. Is Siri talking to me? Siri, I wasn't talking to you.
I don't know who you are.
Philip, hi. Good job. Life for a life. Hello. Oh no. Oh, you have a flat? That sucks. Get out of the kitchen. Is marriage a bad thing? I mean, look at the statistics and you tell me. Yeah, I don't know what Siri's problem is. Okay, we're gonna turn the speed up on this thing. There we go. It's gonna superpower. Bleh. It's gonna blow the paint off the walls. Amy, hi honey, how you doing? We're just hydrating. Are you hydrating, honey? Hey, you know what? On our nextdoor.com here, there's a picture of a billboard here in Reno trying to get people to go down to Death Valley. I guess there's a protest group that's going down there. Maybe they're going to storm Death Valley. Did they close it? Exactly, Godfather. My opinion? Look, I think people go into marriage thinking that their husband's supposed to be their best friend and that their wife is going to let them hug them anytime they want. No. Marriage is a contract. And you need to know what's in the contract. You know, what are you giving? What are you getting? People don't look at it like that, and they expect someone, especially women, to read their mind. And men are very simple, like dogs, but women aren't. So it doesn't go down the way they wish it would, and then people get divorced. Yeah, the most dangerous kind. Seriously. Did I lose my titter pad again? They're trying not to progress. They don't want to let people into the national parks this summer is what's going on. We own that land. You know, in other countries like Iran, you can just go up into the mountains and live nomadically with your herd of goats and stuff like that. You can't do that here. All right. I'm going to have a little plate. All the little plates are dirty now. I just can't seem to get help keeping the house clean at all. And then if I start yelling, then they get it. But I don't want to do that. But are women not genuine in marriage? I don't have a clue. Are men genuine in marriage? I think women want to get married more than men. What is a titter pad? Do you see the difference between this and this? Well, yeah, there's not many rangers though. There's very, very few rangers, so they're not firing that many people. There's the milk. There's that. What kind of cereal do you want? We've got Cocoa Puff, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Golden Grams.
That's it.
Eat some of those tangerines though too.
I don't know.
All right. I guess I'll have to use ketchup instead of tomatoes. Over 100 government employees that work in and around the park.
Still smells good, right?
Yeah, it's fine. A lot of them, Amy, were just like taking money, like the fees and stuff, and working just around, like, my experience when I was just down there. That's all I'm telling you. My experience is they work in the, like, pay to enter places, like Red Rock, for example. You did? What did you do, Godfather? Can't keep up with the GP. It's going to take citizen stewards to steward the land. I don't know why they need to hire people. We can do it ourselves. Okay, so here's my bread. Can't we just do it ourselves? 50 and a 45? Did you actually get a ticket? How long did he follow you? Do you have any idea? Was he following you at all? That's awful, motherfuckers. Optimistic. Hello, honey. Yeah, Roberto, nobody asked you, but thank you, honey. I'm not asking what your opinion is and what I should wear. I just wanted to show you because you asked what a titter pad was. That's a titter pad. Okay? Oh, hey, doctor. How are you doing, Smeg? All right. And I think I will go with the basil. Yeah, they're comfortable. I don't have problems with nipples, but other people seem to not be able to think straight when they see a nipple. They can't act right. And when you ask, like, what do women and men want out of marriage? Well, men would not be married if they could get away with not being married and still getting a piece. Women, they want to be married because they want the promise of security. And it's not about money, it's about social power. Men are supposed to protect and provide, and in our society that means money. So women don't just marry for money, they marry for protection from other men mostly. Like, I don't, I need a man to protect me from other men. And really other women, because when women see that you don't have a man, if they do have a man and you look like someone their man might want, they're horrible. They'll go after you and make your life miserable. We're going to put some goat cheese on this too. Everyone should lift weights. Do you think there might be other ways than lifting weights? Do you think back in the day they had weights? They just worked out on the land and they were out there doing stuff, gardening or working on different projects around your property or something like that. Can be a very good way to stay well without lifting weights and having to, like, go to the gym. if you just have an active lifestyle anyway, 12-ounce girl. Godfather. Now we're going to take this. I'm going to show you what I did. Okay. Let me show you what I did. So that's sourdough bread. I don't have tomatoes, so I did use ketchup. Dijon mustard, goat cheese, basil, and different greens on sourdough.
Oops.
I got, okay. Do you know what this is about? Okay.
Is that chili or spaghetti?
It doesn't matter, but it's not going to get clean like that.
Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be down or up because the water's just going to sit in there.
Well, and facing, and yeah, I mean, that's just not going to work. But is there not a thing called connection and friendship in a marriage? Yeah, I'm sure there are some people like Amy that would attest to the fact that there are. I'm not an expert in marriage. I'm not married. I looked at the statistics. I'm like, that seems like a bad idea. Five out of 5 stars. Thank you. I also make gourmet tacos. Okay, so here's the gourmet burger. So here's the thing. This is gluten and lactose free. The goat cheese is galactose. And the bread is sourdough, so the souring fermentation process breaks down the gluten. Should start with push-ups and dips, starting their exercise journey. It's interesting. You think that you know what everyone should do? Yeah, Godfather. I'm going to cut this in half. Maybe this way. Did you take Andy out with you? Like 20% are happy? Yeah. I'm just a hardworking human. It takes work to stay married as long as I have. Oh my God, yes. I can't do it. I can't do it. As soon as someone is fucking with me, I'm out. Don't fuck with me. If you're gonna fuck with me, we're not gonna last. That's good. It's a little more well done than I like, but that's fine. So Amy, Well Wisher probably has some questions for you. No, she's not lucky. She said she works really hard at it. Wait a minute. So do you guys go on motorcycle rides where she follows you in her car? Maturity? I am not mature. No. Whee! I'm not listening to anything. I'm listening to the fan. Cameron, aren't you Karen from yesterday? Because it's got a microphone in it. Did you take her out yet?
Right.
Did she poo? It's part of being mature, but then there's a whole other part of the societal maturity. I'm not societally mature. See? Why did you come back, Karen? Are you just that lonely? Do you know if you come in here and start loving on people, they'll love on you back? Where are you going?
I have raising canes, but Libra, I guess, just added raising canes. So I took it to see if it's still in their pay. It is.
All right.
It's supposed to be raising canes. I guess that's how it would be for in and out, so they added allergy parts.
Oh my God. You wouldn't date anyone who didn't have their own transportation? Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's my son. We went out last night and DoorDash together, and we made about 200 or 300 bucks, 200 bucks, something like that, in 4 hours. We did just over like 300. No, that's not right. We went out last night, made about 200. It's really good. Okay, be careful. Why would I have adopted kids? That's a weird question. Roberto Vega, you're just kind of interesting, aren't you? Job, transportation, goals, bank account, 401k, not living with parents, etc. All boxes must be checked. At what age? In our generation, it was younger than now. Man, you're nosy and irritating. We'll try this again. You're nosy and irritating. Try again in 5 minutes. This isn't an interview for anything. You know, those are not questions that are any of your business. Michael, I'm your YouTube wife. I'm fine with that. Whatever makes you happy. What if the parents are rich well-wisher? What do you mean? Did I miss anything up here? Thank you, King Solid, right? Like, shut up, dude. Roberto is being annoying. That's like, you don't know how to talk to a woman, so stick around and learn. The younger, the better. Yep. Go away. Thank you. Don't be talking shit to my mods, though, for real. A rich family with a super big house? No, someone needs to have the character to go out and create their own independence or be working with a family business or something like that. Just sitting around your parents' house because they have money is not going to work. No, no, no. If you were joking, jokes are funny. Jokes are funny. That was sarcastically rude. Honey, we have awesome senses of humor. It's just what you said wasn't actually funny. Not everything you say is funny. Can you deal with that? Sometimes you miss the mark. That's okay. Sometimes we all miss the mark. I said something funny today and nobody got my joke. Okay. No big deal. Don't get butthurt because someone didn't think that was funny. All right. Yeah, you need your own foundation, right? The character that comes from building your own. I got so much character from trying. What if parents, well, Wisher, what is it you're really asking? Are you asking if you're acceptable in society? You're not. None of us are. Alexander, how are ya? This sounds scratchy. La 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 la. Does that sound scratchy to you guys? Bah, 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 blah, 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 blah. Building your own wealth shows responsibility. Living off your parents makes you incompetent. Yes. And see, the thing is that I wish I could always do is surprise my kids once they reach their independence and be like, surprise, we're billionaires. Now here's some money since you worked so hard. Living alone when you are young gives you more opportunities and space at home to entertain someone or work and rest. Yes. Yes. Um, Speaking of which, I'm going to have to take my younger child back to the ER and ask them for a nerve conductancy study. I think he's going to have to quit tramp wall. It's too dangerous the way he does it. She, I don't know. That impresses you? Yeah. You know, and the thing is, but when I was that age, when I was 18, I had my own car, I had a good job, I had my own place. And then life. Life, 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 life. Gentle parenting? No. I'm definitely not a gentle parent. Just because I take my child to the ER when they're hurt doesn't mean I'm a gentle parent. It means that I'm a responsible parent. I have not made a shepherd's pie in a while. That's actually a really good idea. Because I need to cook these potatoes too. Thank you. Let's do that now. Making bank to leave in 1 year. I want to study in Canada and work because it's easier. Okay. Do you, boo-boo? Okay, I'm going to wash this out so that I can make some mashed potatoes for shepherd's pie. My kids love shepherd's pie. This is my soap. 19 in the military. See, that's the way to go. I want to get Trinity back into Civil Air Patrol. Not that the military is safer than being a tramp waller, but yeah, no. I have mashed potatoes in the freezer. If you're 40 wanting to date a 20-year-old, you're definitely a creep. You don't think a 20-year-old guy can date a 20-year-old, or a 40-year-old guy should date a 20-year-old female? If he's ready to have kids and he can protect and provide for his family, you think that's creepy? What's creepy about that? She's an adult, he's an adult. You don't think it's creepy when a 40-year-old guy dates a 20-year-old woman? Yeah, working from home is the best. I think a guy who's like 30 to 40 is a good age for a 20-year-old woman. If he's ready to protect and provide, and she's ready to have kids. I work most of the time, so women find me boring. And I have a good job, by the way, but I don't watch movies or web series, etc. That is what people like talk about. That is what they talk about, or they talk about what's on social media, what they think the news is, or whatever is important. Yeah. When you was 20, he wasn't born. What? So if a 40-year-old guy dates a 20-year-old woman, you don't think that's good? I think that is good. Ow. All right, whatever. I don't know how it's your place to judge what someone else wants in their life. But do you, boo-boo? Go ahead and judge people. That's for you to do. I don't care what other people do, what ages they are. They're both consenting adults. Not sure what harm that does to you. But okay. Very judgy. All right, let's give these potatoes a chop. Because you're 20 years older. I don't care. I mean, so you're saying a guy, okay, I get it. You don't think a 40-year-old man should date a 20-year-old woman. We heard you. We get it. Let's move on. You know what, you guys, the thing is, older women don't want you. Older women don't want you. You realize that, don't you? You've earned enough to take an older woman out on a date, but have you earned enough to provide for her and protect her? Or is she supposed to do that for you? I wouldn't let my adult daughter do something. There's nothing you can do to stop that. That's funny.
Uh-oh, there go the potatoes.
They're gonna need to be washed again. Hey, San Moheteni. All right. Thanks for stopping by, King Solid. It's been nice. Bye. Not really. It hasn't really been nice. I'm just trying to be kind. It's been not nice, and we don't miss them. You know, it's fine. People can do what they want, but then when they start putting us down here, when we're like, do what you want, be you, do you, you can leave. Right? If you're not happy here, just leave. It's really that simple. That's one level of maturity. If you're not happy where you are, just leave. Thank you, Amy. Yeah. I like to see what people are truly made of. If they can turn it around. He couldn't turn it around. You know what? Speaking of Disney, before Corey was born, their dad and I sat down and watched Disney and decided we would never, the Disney Channel, we would never let our children watch the Disney Channel. Because we saw what they were doing 20 years ago, more than that. They had teenagers hanging out alone in like a cafe for teenagers, laying together, a boy and a girl laying down together on the couch in the cafe. What the fuck? No. And it's people like him that are probably the real predators, because when someone comes in here, they show us who they are by projecting it onto us. He is the Disney grooming. He's the one who's doing that to his daughter, probably. He probably doesn't have a daughter. He probably doesn't have a woman or any children at all. He probably never gets any, but he's going to project onto us. And that's what people do in life, okay? So when someone is a miserable cunt, all you have to do is look at what they're saying about you, and that's what's true about them. Yep. He didn't like being told that his joke wasn't funny. And blamed us for being too judgy. Or offended. That's right. He's like, you're all offended. No. Anyway, who cares about that guy? Not me. But I do like to use people like that as an example to show the younger crowd discernment. All right? When someone's being verbally abusive, you can tell them that. And then if they're still verbally abusive, you can just show them the door. I don't like sarcasm that's mean, you know? Sarcasm is only funny when it's directed at yourself or a public figure. When you're directing sarcasm at someone trying to roast them, it's not funny to anybody but you and other people like you. That's the problem with people like that. They think sarcasm is funny. They are cowards. Sarcasm is a coward's way of telling you what they really think, usually about themselves. They want you to think that they're roasting you, but the reality is they're just hiding the fact of who they are, and usually it's a miserable see you next Tuesday. I was very mature when I was younger, Samuel. It doesn't have to be an older woman. Maturity isn't about chronological age. Hi, Alan. The lowest form of wit. Well, it depends how it's used, but yeah, it is. Huh. Can't find the hole, Tham. I'm sorry. I have a bunch more potatoes than this, but I think I'm going to just stick with that for now. They are attracted to what others don't have. They're attracted. I don't understand what you're saying. Bottom line, miserable people try to act like they're not miserable. They try to act like you're the problem, and they want to puke their misery all over happy people. They don't understand that's not how it works. This is soap and water, and if I had some alcohol, I might put that in there too, but this is just soap and water. It makes the, like when you buy those ones that are already the foam pump, that is, you're spending more for less soap. All you have to do is mix it yourself in a spray bottle. Oh, that's a nice try, April. Are you trying to spell the B word? Oh, look at you. Look at you, honey. That's cute. You can't spell. She can't spell the B word, y'all. There she is. That's her channel. If anybody wants to go over and talk to her or look her up on the internet, I don't know what you guys do. There she is. This channel is a channel that's not made for kids, and it says that. Not made for kids. Go look at your children's channels. Oh, did she leave? Aw. Darn it. Oh, thank you, Junior. You're 35 today. Happy birthday. I don't know. You would know better than that. You would know better than I do, Daddy. Apparently that's your jam, not mine. Not mine. Okay, the basement gang is awake, crawling out of the basement to have their little Fruit Loops. Well, Wisher, I appreciate that. And you see how we deal with trolls, too. That's nice of you to say. Thank you so much. Is this... Where do you live? I'm looking at your channel. Where are you? Wow, you get a lot of weather. 3 years ago, 2 years, why don't you post videos? Good Lord. You're 32. All right. Sam, you're never stranded, honey. You're always just right here. Samuel, they're not. That's not true. And I really do mean it. Like, mature women don't really want a really young guy. It's like having another child. Older women realize that every man in their life just wants to act like a child, and they want us to be their mommy. Older men, like the generation of men who seek to protect and provide, they're gone. There are not many left. Amy, I'm down for that, but I don't have the right strain. Small pump. Can't you just blow it like this? I don't mean men, but women. You're wrong. Mature women is good at everything. That's a myth. Amy, are you good at everything? You're not really a mature woman yet, are you? Alan, you are a dying breed, and it's sad. And I love that you guys are here because hopefully maybe one person, maybe one guy in this chat over all of the whole time that we chat might be inspired to go be that traditional protector provider. Oh, there's another psyop going on, you guys. They're trying to get the city girls to be attracted to country boys. Ugh. What's wrong with country girls? Overly mature. Safarian, hello. Okay, Eben, go polish your car. All right, let's put these in the thing. Oh, it's whatever. I think you're probably maybe supposed to boil it before you put them in there. I mean, put them in there and then boil it so it doesn't splash boiling water all over me. Maybe. It's not like pasta, right, where it needs to be boiling first. Mm. Mm. It's just who I am. My mom taught me to be that way. Use what I got, never give up, and make sure to give it my all to know when others are okay. It's fine, well wisher. You're good. No Shorts. Sind das Shorts? Wie geht's? Sprichst du Deutsch? Yusuf, I'm tired of seeing you. Bye. You can go ahead and ask a question, but no one will ever see it because I just blocked you from my channel because I'm sick of that little line. You think it's funny, it's stupid. My ex had a son too, but I separated because it would be better. Because you wanted to be the only child. Yeah. You guys need to realize, you know, older women just don't want you involved with their children either. You didn't have time because her kid was in the way. That's what I'm saying. I will never date a childless man. They're so jealous of the kids. If you have kids, you know that the kids come first until they're adults. And maybe just a little bit after that in our society because it takes them a lot longer. Adolescence is stretched way, way out. The more technologically advanced a society is, the longer adolescence stretches out. She said one thing and changed her mind. Well, people are allowed to change their minds. I was dating a guy who didn't have children, and he was trying to do weird shit like triangulate and drive wedges between me and my kid and project his childhood onto my children. And it's like, yo, the fuck? Bye. I will never date a man who did not raise his own children. Like, well, you know, my wife, my kids, and my family doesn't talk to me. I haven't talked to my kids in 10 years. Oh. If your kids don't want to talk to you, I don't want to talk to you. Your children, yeah, are your life. Parent and child, exactly. But see, men that don't have children don't get that. They want the attention. I actually had a guy say to me, I wish you would treat me like you treat your kids. Ew, grow the fuck up. They're children. He wanted to be babied. She wanted to do it with me. I thought she was childish. But you just said older women are good at everything. You said mature women are good at everything. So she's the proof that they're not. Whatever it is you're talking about, she wasn't good at the relationship with you. You weren't good at the relationship with her. The age does not matter exactly. You know, it does, but it doesn't. That's why I broke up with her. I'm kind of getting that's not how it went down. I get the vibe that's not really how it went down, Samuel. You know I love you. I think you're kind of telling fibs. Mommy's boys never grow up. I hope mine do. So you know when you buy these, it's a crapshoot, man. It's like half and half. It's like they mix the good batch and the bad batch together. A mature woman like me. Okay, but maturity, you realize, isn't about age. Well, Samuel, it's good you're here, and I hope you learn from the gentlemen in the chat, like Godfather, Alan, Bam. Learn from Amy, who's married to a gentleman, even if he's a cowboy. You know what I mean? Cowboys are gentlemen. Headed off the subway, headed to your car. All right. He's like 20 years old. Of course, he's not confident. It's feigned confidence. He's trying to prove something. That's the first thing. I don't know if older women like men who are trying to prove something still. Because that's the main thing of a mature woman. They realize they don't have to prove shit. Oh, that sounds fun. Official, that sounds fun. Oh my god. I'm surprised you don't have run flats, Sam. Get some run flats. Your dad was a gent of the highest, Alan. That would be nice. What's up, Debo? How you doing? Come here. You want to say hi? Up. Hey. Come here. Up. 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 What are you doing? Up. You want to say hi? Up on. Come on. You want to come up? Up. Up. Yeah. Hi. Look. Look. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Shadow. Up. You want to say hi? Up. Up on. Up on. Up on. Up on. There you go, boy. Thank you, well-wisher. These are my good dogs. They're the good dogs. These good dogs. I mean, they're 80% good. Shadow's 80% good. Buddy's 99% good. Really, Buddy doesn't do anything wrong. He's 100% good. It's Shadow that's a bad influence, really. Come here. Come up on. Hugs. Come on. I hear Dad's a good boy. Oh, yes, you are. He takes very good care of me. Look. Look it. Yeah, I know, right, Steve? Oh, it's boiling. Okay, good. The potatoes are boiling. Okay, get out of the kitchen now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Out. I think they were expecting a little piece of that beef. I love dogs too. I'm a dog too. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh my God, yeah, Alan. It's been a minute since he's tried to eat Kitty. It like happens a couple times a year. It seems like she can walk right up to him and rub on him and everything, and he's fine. Something happens, like they lock eyes, and she's like, "Make my day." Hello, Recip. Come here, Kitty. Don't do that to my chair. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. She's so fat now. Oh my God. Come here. Kitty, 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 kitty. Come here. Kitty, kitty, come here. Come here. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Woo! 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 Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, Piece of the Rock. Hi, honey. I didn't see you come in. I hear you. What do you want? What? Are you out of food? I fed you. No, you're not out of food. I don't know what you want. She wants to go outside, I bet. It's your kitty, Shadow. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on. Come on. Alan, yeah, I'm working on my Patreon. I'm offering a very, very limited time, very special gift to certain Patreon donors. I'm offering a special product that's not available on Patreon. The lymphatic cleansing bird bath from my last Shasta trip video that's on the other platform. I'm going to offer to Fansly people, or I mean, what's the other one called? Patreon people for a little donation, just as a fundraiser and a limited time offer. And just working through those platforms to make sure that everything's working right. What I realize is the members who join my Patreon, they think that I'm not providing content because they don't go to the page where their content is. What about you, Alan? What are you doing today? You can hear the fan, huh? Hold on. My noise cancelers don't work anymore. It's on. It's not working. Turn that off. How's that? Better? Steve called. I just don't get your name. I'm sorry. How are you, honey? What's going on? Hi. Picnic? Yay! Oh, you're going to go soak? Yummy. Where are you going? I do need to come back. Well, shoot. See, Trinity, really, I don't know if Trinity should be doing tramp wall anymore. When your own kid stops doing something because they injured themselves and they're not okay, that's a problem. You're called Steven? Okay, thank you. Is that Steven or Stephen? Stefan? A local spot? Okay, good. You like my mushkels. They're a little bit tiny right now because I haven't been using them. Oh. Steven, not Stefan. Y'all make sure you go and watch Stefan Burns. I'm starting to think Stefan Burns might be a psyop, but maybe not. He also teaches how to plant squash in a cut tree stump because it's very full of vital nutrients, and you'll just have food when everything falls apart. Because it's possible it's falling apart right now. It's possible. It's the weekend, yeah. Already went on a ride. Okay, so check this out, you guys. You need to know this stuff because this isn't normal. Look. He's saying space weather because probably someone told him to shut up about it, right? If you don't know what's happening, you need to know. Okay? That'll really help you understand a lot different perspective and different aspects of what's going on in the world, right? So, you guys, we've been on for an hour and some, and I want you just to go enjoy your Sunday. Don't hang out just watching YouTube all day long, please. Go do something. Put your bare body on the bare earth. If you don't want to lay on bare earth, put a natural fiber wool or cotton blanket down or something that doesn't have synthetic fibers in it, so you're actually grounded and touching the earth. And then we'll talk later or tomorrow. Make sure you go over to my Patreon page and at least join as a free member so that, or follow me so that you get the notifications and understand when I'm giving away stuff. I'm much more active on there than I was, and I'm incorporating more and more and more of that, and do plan a special thing for this evening over there on my Patreon page, which is in the description of this video. It's Gen V Night, GenVNIGHT, so that you can follow me over there. Jen, what happened to the bed sheet? What? Bed sheet. Alan, have a beautiful day. Godfather, have a beautiful day. Stephen, have a beautiful day. Mukherjee, have a beautiful day. And everybody else who is here or has been here, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. Go to my Patreon.